Well, we've left our strawberries, and now we're moving on to some hors d'oeuvres. And these are a few favorites that my guys like in my house. This is, just went to the deli and asked them to cut slices of ham, and I always tell them I want it in thickness that you can roll the ham up. Sometimes they'll give it to you about 1/4 inch thick, and that won't work in this situation. Cooked ham is always wet, so I have to dry it. So I've got a paper towel here, and I just pat it till it's dry. And I use soft cream cheese. This one is herb and garlic. You can either use it plain, you can use whatever spiced cream cheese that you like. And you're going to spread it on your ham. And you can get it as thick as you want, but remember that you're going to be, excuse me, going to be rolling it. So it's going to be several layers of your cream cheese. Now, this is my dilled asparagus. One year I went to make these for a do somebody had ordered, and I had to spend $13 on a jar of pickled asparagus. So I decided I'd do it myself. The only thing is, when the asparagus grow, your dill isn't ready. And when your dill's ready, you don't have any more asparagus. So the asparagus I had to buy, and I used my own dill. So you lay the asparagus down. Now you could use other things. You could probably cut up a bit of pickle and use it, but we tend to like this. It's dilled, so it's just like a dill pickle in the ham. And I am going to roll it up. And it's better if you're serving these tomorrow, it's better to do it a day ahead of time, so it just helps them to stick together. So I'm just going to set that one on my dish, and I'm going to do the second one. And I'm sure you people watching today would like to be live, because if you were live, you could get to sample some of these things. But I have some people coming for dinner tonight, and they can hardly wait to get there to see all the hors d'oeuvres and all the strawberry desserts that they're going to have tonight. So it's very well covered. And another dill pickle, and where do you want, there's our dill asparagus. Oh, doesn't want to come. Here, I just like to drip it off a bit, put it on, and again, roll it up. And this is ripping a bit, but once it's wound up, it sits for a while. I'll just leave it there, and then I'm going to come back to that, and I'll show you what it looks like when it is cut. So that is one hors d'oeuvre. The next one I want to work with is, this is seal jams. Often you have to go to a very specialty store to find these. I have my independent store order them for me, so they're always there. And I use them in many different ways. And one is a crab mixture. So I just buy crab. Actually, this comes, I buy it from Walmart, $2.97. And I often use crab to put in a salad for my protein. And I have a piece out here. And what I do is I just chop it up with my knife. small board, so it's not just as handy. And in the crab, I have 1/4 cup of celery, 1/4 cup of onion. I had some little fresh onions, so I put them in. A bit of salt and pepper. And I guess better not put cream cheese on this. And mayonnaise. So I already have some crab in here, celery and onions. I'm going to add a little more to my, I can get it in here, but I want to, may need a bit more. And if you have any extra of this after you've made your hors d'oeuvres, we like it just spread on a hamburger bun and put some mozzarella on it and grill it in the oven to use it as a lunch. So this is what your little seal jams look like. There's 2 trays in there, 6, 9, a dozen. 2 dozen, and I just fill my little cups. And these are very crispy. They're dainty. Well, there's one. You can't make these too far ahead or your crispiness, mind you, I've kept them overnight, but just because we like crab, and they aren't just as crispy. So there are 2, and another thing that you can do with these is you can put cream cheese in the bottom. And I make my own pepper jelly, so I'll just put a little dot of pepper jelly on the top, and it makes a very pretty hors d'oeuvre also. I'll just do another one. And my pepper jelly. So there you have 2. So I'm going to add those to my tray. 2 extras. There you have a nice tray. Of course, COVID now, you wouldn't be able to have people take it out themselves. You would have to, of course, use a toothpick or something. But anyway, we're really not serving those kinds of things, only in your bubble. So my family is my bubble, and they're looking forward to hors d'oeuvres tonight before dinner. So that's winding. Oh, I was going to show you what I do with these. Is I take them and you can see the crispiness of that asparagus. So when you serve them, you can either serve them up and down or serve them this way. And you'll notice on the plate I have done them a variety of ways just to make it a little more attractive. Anyway, that's my hors d'oeuvres, and we'll do something in chocolate shortly.